r/AskReddit. Social/religious norms aside, how would you like your death to be mourned/celebrated? John Cleese at Graham Chapman's funeral is probably one of the best eulogies ever. I would love if a friend of mine did something in a similar vein when I kicked the bucket. Edit, grammar. At my dad's funeral, when everyone was asked if they had anything to say about the departed, someone shouted from the back, "I am only here because he owes me a favor." Not the same, but this remind me of it. So much better to have a cry at a funeral rather than downbeat clutches. I want to become a tree. I don't want my family going broke after I die. If my first choice is not an option, I want them to do something sustainable and affordable. You read my mind. Imagine huge forest of the dead instead of graveyards. Creepy, but good for the environments and helps growth. I thought about having a family forest that everyone is buried in the starts with one tree in the center, who is common ancestor to everyone in the forest. Edit. To add to this, you could have plaques at each tree telling you a little bit about each person, who their parents were, their children, the cause of death, an interesting fact, etc. New Orleans has a tradition of marching slowly to the graveyard. Mourned, then a ceremony and a dancing jazz party on the way back to the church, where food and drinks are. The party continues from there. I have always thought that this is good psychology, mourn, but celebrate also. Nola native. The philosophy of celebrating the life of a deceased is one of my favorites. When my friend Ayan died, we all got together and watched his favorite shows, cooked his favorite foods, and drank his favorite bows. Tullamore whiskey and a variety of cheap beer. Honestly, I think it's one of the healthiest and most productive ways to mourn. After my death, just throw me in the trash. Had to go further than I expected for this. If it's summertime, I just hope you die close to garbage day. You will want your family to remember you fondly after all. I want to be dropped like 500 or so feet from the sky, and wherever I land is just a surprise. Cannonball funeral. I think there is a funeral parlor that cremates your body and put the ashes in a big ash firework and blows you up over the sky. I want that and a celebration of life. Can I write a will at 22? Joke answer. Tattoo a treasure map on my body for my loved ones to follow and discover that the true treasure was the friends we made along the way. Serious answer. I had hoped that my body would be put to use as efficiently as possible. Organ donations, leftover parts given to science, leftovers to be burned, buried, eaten. Whatever works for the survivors. I'm not using my body anymore than a small gathering with food, music, fun, where people take turns coming to the microphone and sharing a memory they have of me. No big eulogies, no mountain of flowers, nothing big or fancy. Just my loved ones remembering of me, my love for them for a little while. The coffin dancers carrying my grave and dancing while playing Wise Stone. Astronomia in the background. R/Ghana says goodbye. Thank you very much. I want my body to be cured, stuffed with candy and hanged from the ceiling, so the funeral guest can beat the candy from my dead body like a pinata. I'll put the fun in funeral. Send me a funeral invite, buddy. I'll bring a clown nose for everyone. I have a tendency to be late for a lot of things. When I die, I would like one of the following said about me at the service and written on my tombstone. If I outlived the average life expectancy age, late for death as he was for most things in life. If I died before the average life expectancy age, finally something he was not late for. What if you die exactly at the life expectancy age? I always thought that I wanted to be cremated and my ashes spread into the ocean on a full moon. Now I'm thinking just fill my belly with seeds and bury me in a forest so I can become fertilizer for the trees and flowers and have some trees and flowers grown out of me.